and welcome back to An Evening in the Long Dark. My name is Michael Batman Guy, and today we are in the second cave of Timberwolf Mountain, having just come from the secluded shelf into the secluded shelter, I guess you could say. I'm going to grab these pieces of coal here, just because they'll be handy later. And with our lantern still burning, 0.38 liters of fuel left. That should be plenty to get through this cave. If I remember correctly, this one is a little shorter than the last. A little bit trickier to navigate. I'm going to hang a little left here. There's a place we're going to have to duck and crawl through, kind of like getting to Desolation Point. And if you made it here to episode 3, thanks for sticking it out with me. Looks like nothing here. Okay. I'm going to try to keep the tone of this series about the same, in which I seemingly stay calm despite being super stressed about this game. Like I said at the beginning, it's one of those that I love to relax with while playing, but it can still be stressful when your character is at risk of dying. And I'll be messing with the audio a little bit going forward if that changes. I'm trying to do all the way to the summit here in one sitting. So we will see how those videos turn out. I don't know if I'm going to do anything to them. My secret goal, peek behind the curtains as it was, is to try to get used to using a more natural sound. I usually, not heavily, but I do tweak the voice track in Audacity usually. And that's just because I know that sound quality is of utmost importance when it comes to YouTube videos. But if one were to say start streaming live, you can't do that kind of thing. There is no post-production when it goes live like that. So an attempt to move towards possibly streaming in the future, which certainly looks like a lot of fun. I'd like to try that, which means I need to get used to doing it this way.
Eat soon.
Oh, shush, you'll be fine. Although I guess we are kind of running out of night. And running out of condition. So what I'm going to do is, here is the edge of the cave. We'll pop out. Look at the weather. Isn't it lovely? And it says Timberwolf Mountain region. It should be like the sub-summit area. You know, secluded shelf had a name. This place, this plateau, that level, that needs a name too. I don't know what it would be, but it needs one. I'm gonna put the bedroll down there.
I need to rest soon.
Just extinguish that. Oh, we got plenty of light. Okay, we're gonna have some cold, banged-up soup, or should we just go for? Let's just go for the sardines. Eat them now before they get any worse and risk infecting us. I've never had the best of luck with sardines. But this, we have a can opener, so let's do it. Again, I don't think I need to start a fire. I have enough clothing that being in here, and with the bedroll bonus. You see nice and toasty warm. Yeah, that's an up arrow as it fades to black there. Heals the hypothermia. Good. Should be gaining condition. And we should be seeing daylight soon. I cannot risk too much, so we're gonna go, let's say 4 hours. I can manage that. Temperature shouldn't fluctuate here because we're not actually outside. So we don't have to worry about it suddenly getting colder. Don't have to worry about getting thirsty though. And of course we need to keep our stomach full. Rating, and it's about midday. So let's check the weather. Looks green. I don't know what green means. Fog? Maybe fog I can manage.
Right now.
Okay, snow and some wind, which means very cold, which means not ideal, which means we're going to be running. So we're going to run over here, and we're going to drop our rope. I said we were going to put it on the other side, that cave. Changed my mind. Let's put the lantern away. I'm putting it there, because I'm going to want to take it down that way. We'll return to the other side at a later time. There are more ropes to be found. And I need to run because it's cold, but I need to not run because energy. Ugh. Maybe I should have rested more. Let's take a pit stop in this cave here. Because we want to hang that way. Our rope to the summit is up there. Because we're have such little rest. Let's see if I can't gain a little bit more. Quick nap over here. See what I mean about rope?
I gotta warm up somehow.
Feels like -12, and that's too few. Okay. Can we take this with us? Yes, we can. Okay. Awesome. Firewood. Hit with hypothermia again.
So cold.
Down to, I don't know what condition. Looks like third, 33%. And the weather is only getting worse. It might get to full-on blizzard at this point. I've slowly been finding out that there's actually like multiple levels of weather. There's not just snow, not just snow plus wind, and then blizzard. There's like light blizzard, heavy blizzard kind of deal. So the fact that we can still see a fair bit means this is not the worst it gets. So if you thought this was harsh, fear not. It can be worse. Don't worry about that. So we're going to make our way up here at half fatigue. Definitely freezing. On the verge of starving. But all will be well if we can make it to the top. That's what this run is all about. High risk, high reward. Which is pretty much the definitive nature of Timberwolf Mountain. Oh, come on, just a little bit more. Ledge! 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 Grab the ledge! Come on! Need to get just above it. Ledge! There we go. Oh, okay. I'm gonna hunker down over here in the corner. Get out of the wind. There's some sticks. You know what we can do? We're gonna start a stick fire. We have a huge encumbrance problem right now. Why can I not? Okay. You need to be.
I don't rest soon, I'm gonna fight.
I have an accelerant. Do it. We gotta make it up there.
Perfect.
So that will warm us up. They're completely encumbered though. We gotta get down to like 20 kilograms, which is not good.
So hungry.
So we can drop our firewood. Just ditch all our firewood here. That'll work. For now, let's go ahead. Oh, you know what? I have a brilliant idea. Let's cook some soup. We can consume that, stop starving. That way we can try to keep this from going down as much as possible. Get that warming up. And when we eat it, we'll get a warmth bonus. Good, good. Benefit warming up. Awesome. That's going to help a lot. Okay, we're no longer encumbered. We can make it to the top. We are, however, still, drained. Not exhausted, but drained. And that's gonna plummet as soon as we start climbing again. But at least this is no longer falling. It looks like the weather has stayed about the same. So I'm gonna wait here just a few more minutes Something else I can do? Why don't we just pre-cook these, just as a way to pass the time? Mostly opening them. If I actually want a hot meal, I'm going to have to heat them up again. But just some way that I don't have to sit through the timer in real time. And let the fire kind of burn down a little bit. Okay. That should be enough. Can we take any of those? Okay. We can bring one. Alright. Here we go again. You see, we immediately become encumbered again. There is a second ledge here. So as I could have taken an actual nap. We're now in the red. But you have to stop the forward progress. So maybe I do need a nap, but I don't think... Yeah, see, it's too cold. We'll freeze to death doing that. We're so close. So close. Hunker down. Try to be out of the wind. There's no wind protection up here. None at all. No, fine. Leave the wood. I can't get pared down to 15 kilograms.
I'm so tired.
That's...
Just lay down right
I
here.
don't think I don't have enough stuff that's heavy enough. Other than my coat, which is, you know, helping me live. Some water. That's about it. Do it. Drop a liter of water. Have a sip. Right, we gotta go. Oh no, we have to get down to 15. Are you kidding me? Oh, this is the worst. This is the worst.
Jesus, it's cold.
Drop another liter of water. 17. I can't leave the bedroll behind. Oh, coal. Yep. We can drop that. Getting close. Another kilogram. Drop these busted torches.
Oh, I could eat anything right now.
Couple flares. Perfect. Climb. Climb like your life depends on it. Because it does! I'm gonna die here. I really think they need to fix the encumbrance on the rope issue. And that is to say, you cannot grab the rope while encumbered. It just will not let you to go up or down. Anybody with iota of sense can tell you that it would be perfectly reasonable to go down a rope even while over encumbered, right? To at very least do a controlled fall. Fall is a bit harsh. You know, still like light grip and slide down the rope. Like, can I at least do that? I left more materials on the ledge below. Can I at least slide down the rope and get to that ledge? No, they won't let you. Too encumbered. Though, counter-argument that would be fair here is that right now my over-encumbrance is because of sheer exhaustion. And that is perfectly valid. I would accept that, no, you're too tired to even attempt that at this point. Like, okay, I'll take that one. But otherwise, I should be able to slide down the rope. The overburdened backpack and grab these. We've got some condition to spare. We'll be fine. We can take a minute, search this guy. He might have absolutely nothing on him. Thanks, pal. We made it to the tail section. This is victory. This is snatching victory out of the jaws of defeat, as it were, because we are dying. Oh, so dying. So much dying. Ooh, look, a book. Oh, that's not always back there. So... Fire. I don't have a lot of wood. There is some wood around. I've got 3 sticks. And a cattail head. But luckily, there's all these containers full of, wonderfully helpful things that we can use. If this doesn't work out immediately. I know exactly which container I want to open first. That will be not the one with the sweaters. Dang it. Maybe it'll have to be the fire starting one. Okay, I've got 3 tinder plugs. That's the number of attempts I actually have. I'll grab those newspapers. Oh, that's another one. That's a fourth attempt. Come on, fire striker. Do your job and give me a fire. Oh, the stress is real.
I never thought I'd be dying from starvation.
You are not dying of starvation. You are dying of cold. Okay? Get your priorities straight here, lady. Hey, okay. And with 2 sticks, that is enough to dash over, grab this newspaper, grab this reclaimed wood, and this reclaimed wood, and this reclaimed wood, and I know there's some more around somewhere. Over here. And, oh, got unlucky there. There's usually fire starting material there.
Damn.
I say usually. It's totally random. Grab that flashlight. Just taking everything. No first aid box here either. This game does not want me to have first aid. And here is our hacksaw. 90%. Okay. Good. Good. We've got lots of daylight left. Oh, I should have heated that, actually. I could have heated that. I'll do it for this one. It'll be fine. The warmth is the important thing here. Heat that up. Tasty. Okay. Plunk the bedroll down. And, oh, we need a hatchet. Where can I find a hatchet? One of these should have some tools. And I hope I'm using one of the good hacksaws. I don't want to risk breaking. Hatchet and more hacksaws. Yes. Okay, so before doing anything else, stay here in the warm. Break that down. Look at that hour go by. Vroom. I'm warm. And we have fuel for the fire. Okay. Alright. You are too risky. Plop you down. And let's go over to what should be a clothing container. Get ourselves some clothes and solve our heat problem once and for all. Or cold problem. Depends on how you want to look at it. Problem is we have too much cold or not enough heat. And very, very little condition. I'm gonna have a massive nap tonight. Somewhere in here there should be some tea we can drink to regain additional condition.
Man, I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Look at this. Look at this. Find insulated boots. Wear those. Actual climbing socks, wear those. All at 36%, right? Naturally. No long johns. But we got snow pants. I've got 2 snow pants. Look at that. Climbing up to plus 13. Extra wool wrap. All of the sweaters. Fisherman's sweaters. A lot of thick wool sweaters that are actually better, interestingly enough. Usually the fishermen are better, but given the conditions that they're in, these are actually slightly superior. How about that? And we can upgrade to wool mittens. These are literally the best hats in the game. Mariner's peacoat versus Expedition parka. That's a tough call. Although ski jacket, Expedition parka, clearly better. far as warmth. All I care about is warmth. I really don't care about dashing at this point. I can dash through the snow at a later time. And now what I'd like to do is come back over here and open these ones up. This should be, memory serves, the MRE container.
Food.
Yeah, look at that. Okay, food for days. Oh, that was a big climb. Ka-chunk.
There
we go.
So much gear.
And now I will use this one to store my extra gear. And I'll be going through a lot of this, tearing things down, repairing stuff while we work on recovery. But I only need one hatchet, one lantern, don't need the flashlight. I think 3 hacksaws are enough. Actually, one should be plenty to finish this off. So we'll just stuff things in here. Spare sewing kits, 3 of them. Yeah, take that. Yeah, here, have a charcoal too. Actually, I'll take the charcoal out. There's something else I want to put in there. Okay, still encumbered because we're completely exhausted. Come over here. This one should be fairly heavy.
Nobody needs
Yeah, look at that.
I could definitely use this.
2! Oh my goodness. Okay, that's where the luck comes in. The particular items found in here. Like for instance, last time I found 2 expedition parkas in a clothing container.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
Got ourselves a miniature distress pistol. And anything else? Oh. Sneaky, sneaky metal container. Being sneaky. See how you are. Okay, so we got that. We got this end of the plane taken care of. Search these. Search. Oh, just one of those. Okay, do the other one then. Gotta be thorough here. Don't want to waste our spoils here. Some hides. Okay. Unfortunately, not enough to actually make anything with yet. Oh, well, rabbit. Actually, stuff rabbit there. We need guts though, so we've got to kill something. The game doesn't hand you over those items quite as freely. There's our tea and coffee. It's going to make everything a lot easier. Tea will get our condition back. Coffee will make the journeys up and down so much smoother. Peanut butter and crackers. Delicious. And... oh, it's a slow climb back. Okay. I'm gonna designate this one the food locker. So these are actually in good condition. Like, really good condition. That's amazing. Throw a few sodas in there. Just put all the coffee and most of the tea. I'm gonna make 1 cup of that. And definitely save those for later. Come back here. That's all empty. Empty. Alright. And how are we on fire? Before I get too greedy with the goodies. 1 hour and 36 left. Okay, let's put another fur on. We've got 3 hours. So let's zip out here. 1 hour for this limb. Tired and hungry. Again, not
This pack is getting too heavy to
actually
carry.
worried about it. Pop down like 4 of those. And add another one to the fire. Doing okay, 13%. I think that's bad. I mean, it is bad. But we are more than capable of recovering. I just want to use the daylight while it's here. Notice I'm not freezing anymore. That's amazing. Come so far. Is this a limb? No, this is a whole tree. This is too big to hack up. Those we should be able to cut up, though. Cedar for an hour and 30 minutes? How about hatchet for 45? That sounds a lot better to me. Yeah. And down to 11. Okay. I don't want to drop under the 10%, because that's just going to be obnoxious. So we're going to call that good. I'm going to have a quick snack and a short nap. And see what the weather is like before prepping the tea for a long-term sleep. And I realize that this episode has actually gone a little longer than I intended. Just add all the cedar. We want to keep this fire going, keep us nice and warm. There's lots of firewood up here. Of course, I can start breaking down these crates, saving those for later, because they're inside. Quote, inside, unquote, out of the weather. So it's going to be a little bit easier. But like I said, we're going to have to... Let's grab a real snack. I guess peanut butter. Is that excessive? Yeah, probably. But there we are, topped off. Take a nap here, so that we're no longer dying. And actually in the recovery stage. And I think that's going to be a good place to call it here. We've reached the top. We are surviving. Still a little bit of work to be done before I would call it thriving. But we're on our way. I'm gonna call it here. Next time we're gonna gather more firewood. We've got, I think, a few more resources to snag out of here. This one and that one. And then begins the arduous journey of making our way back down. But I have a few more tricks up my sleeve for that, so stay tuned. My name is Michael Batman Guy. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time.